You can think about red, you can think about pink. You can think up a horse, oh the things you can think. Oh the things you can think up, if only you try. If you try you can think up a guff going by. And you don't have to stop, you can think about schlop, schlop, schlop. Beautiful schlop, beautiful schlop. With a cherry on top. You can think about night, a night and an up. The birds are asleep and the 3 moons are up. You can think about day, a day and a dake. The water is blue and the bird.
Greetings. I am Candace Hillman, Executive Director of Augusta Partnership for Children. I want to take a minute to share that March 2nd is National Read Across America Day, the birth date of Dr. Seuss. Read Across America is a day to celebrate and encourage reading among children. This year, Augusta Partnership for Children reached out to its partners and stakeholders to celebrate this wonderful day with a reading of Seussisms by Dr. Seuss. After the story, you will hear information about 2 reading programs right here in Augusta. Now, let's see who was caught reading for National Read Across America Day.
Be true to yourself. You have brains in your head. You have feet in your shoes. You can steer yourself any direction you choose. You're on your own, and you know what you know, and you are the guy who decide where you go. Oh, the places you'll go. Surround yourself with good people. But the yeps on the steps, they're great fun to have around, and so are many, many other friends that I've found. There's a wocket in your pocket. Listen to good advice. Then he spoke great words of wisdom as he sat there on that chair. To eat these things, said my uncle, you must exercise great care. You may swallow down what's solid, but you must spit out the air. My Uncle Twilliger on the art of eating popovers.
On thinking before you speak. My father had warned me, don't babble, don't bray, for you never can tell who might hear what you say. My father had warned me, boy, button your lip, and I guess that I should have. I made a bad slip. From Steak for Supper. On telling the truth. Stop telling such outlandish tales. Stop turning minnows into whales. From And to think I saw it on Mulberry Street. On respecting your elders. You must not hop on pop. From Hop on Pop. On focus. There was no time for play. There was no time for fun. There was no time for games. There were works to be done. From The Cat in the Hat Comes Back. Don't be afraid to ask for help. I floated 12 days without toothpaste or soap. I practically almost had given up hope when someone up high shouted, "Here, catch the rope." Then I knew my troubles had come to an end, and I climbed up the rope calling, "Thank you, my friend." From I Had Trouble in Getting to Sulla Saloo.
Expect the unexpected. I heard a strange peep and took a quick look. And you know what I saw with the look I took? A bird laid an egg on a rhythmic book. Marco comes late. Face up to adversity. But I've bought a big bet. I'm all ready, you see. Now my troubles are going to troubles with me. I had trouble in getting in sallow. Don't obsess. This spot, it was driving me out of my mind. What a spot for a fellow to find. My troubles were growing the way it keep going. Where would it go to next? There was no way of knowing. The strange shirt spot. Be careful. So I said to myself, now I'll just have to start to be twice as careful and to be twice as smart. I'll wait out for trouble in front and back sections by aiming my eyeballs in different directions. I had trouble in getting to sallow. Try new things. I do not like green eggs and ham. I do not like them, Sam I am. I do not like them, so you say. Try them, and you may. Try them, you may, I say. Green eggs and ham.
See the light at the end of the tunnel. Then just when I thought I could stand it no more, by chance I discovered a tiny trapdoor. I popped my head out. The great sky was sky blue, and I knew from the flowers I'd finally come through to the banks of the beautiful River Wahoo. I had trouble in getting in Sola Solu. Be flexible. The bus stop was there, and that part was just fine. But tacked on a stick was a very small sign saying, "Notice to passengers using our line, we are sorry to say that our driver, Butch Myers, ran over 4 nails and has punctured all tires. So until further notice, the 442 cannot possibly take you to Sola Solu. But I wish you a most pleasant journey by feet." Signed, Busline President Horace P. Sweet. I had trouble in getting to Sola Solu. Take chances. The places I hike to, the roads that I ramble, to find the best eggs that have ever been scrambled. If you want to get eggs you can't buy at a store, you have to do things never thought of before. Scrambled egg super.
Expand your horizons. The more that you read, the more things you will know. The more that you learn, the more places you'll go. I can read with my eyes shut. Keep your eyes on the prize. There are so many things you can learn about, but you'll miss the best things if you keep your eyes shut. I can read with my eyes shut. Embrace the mysteries of life, because you never can tell what goes on down below. This pool might be bigger than you or I know. McElligott's Pool.
Brainstorm. Think, she cried. Her thinker upper gave her a snorty snore. It started thunking as it never had before. With all her might, her eyes shut tight, she cried, thunk some more. The clunk that got thunked. Study. You can learn about ice, you can learn about mice, you can learn about the price of ice. You might learn a way to earn a few dollars, or how to make donuts or kangaroo collars. I can read with my eyes shut. Make a plan. Do you ever sit and forget when you don't know what to do? Everybody gets the fidgets, even me and even you, hunches and bunches. Go the extra mile. So you see, there's no end to the things you might know, depending how far beyond zebra you go. On beyond zebra. Think outside the box. and Zats is the letter. I used to spell Zatsit, whose nose is so high that most nobody pats it. So, to get there and do it, I built an invention, the 3-Zeter Zatsit nose padding extension. Oh, beyond zebra.
Work hard and play hard. But it's hard work being king, and he does his work well. If he wants to have a bit of fun, sure, let him have it. The king stilts. Be grateful. When you think things are bad, when you feel sour and blue, when you start to get mad, you should do what I do. Just tell yourself, Ducky, you're really quite lucky. Some people are much more, ever such more, much more unlucky than you. Did I ever tell you how lucky you are? Put your best foot forward. Left foot, right foot, feet, feet, feet. How many feet you meet? The foot book. Embrace your strengths. Shout loud, I am lucky to be what I am. Thank goodness I'm not just a clam or a ham or a dusty old jar of sour gooseberry jam. I am what I am. That's a great thing to be. Happy birthday to you. Be proud of who you are. Of all the shapes we might have been, I say hooray for the shapes we're in. The shape of me and other stuff.
Be proactive. Unless someone like you cares a whole lot, nothing is going to get better. It's not. Go green. Plant a new truffula. Treat it with care. Give it clean water and feed it fresh air. Grow a forest. Protect it from axes that hack. Then the Lorax and all his friends may come back. The Lorax. Check out the competition. You have to be smart and keep watching their feet because sometimes they stand on their tiptoes and cheat. Happy birthday to you. Remain humble. The rabbit felt mighty important that day on top of the hill in the sun where he lay. He felt so important up there on that hill that he started in bragging as animals will. The big brag. Be patient. If I wait long enough, if I'm patient and cool, who knows what I'll catch in McElligot's pool. McElligot's pool. Multitask. I can hold up the cup and the milk and the cake. I can hold up these books and the fish on a rake. I can hold the toy ship and the little toy man. And look, with my tail, I can hold a red fan. I can fan with the fan as I hop on the ball, but that's not all. Oh no, that's not all. From the Cat in the Hat.
On learning to improvise. All I need is a reindeer, the Grinch looked around. But since reindeer are scarce, there were none to be found. Did that stop the old Grinch? No, the Grinch simply said, if I can't find a reindeer, I'll make one instead. So he called his dog Max, then he took some red thread and he tied a big horn on the top of his head. From How the Grinch Stole Christmas. On thinking big. My new zoo, McGrew Zoo, will make people talk. My new zoo, McGrew Zoo, will make people gawk at the strangest odd creatures that ever did walk. I'll get for my zoo a new sort of hen that roosts with another hen's top knot, and then another one roosts in the top knot of his, and another one in his, and another in his, and so forth and upward and onward, gee whiz, from If I Ran the Zoo. Don't yell. I do not like this one so well, and all he does is yell, yell, yell. I will not have this one about. When he comes in, I'll put him out. From one fish, two fish, red fish, blue fish. Treat everyone as your equal. I'm quite happy to say that the Sneetches got really quite smart on that day. The day they decided that Sneetches are Sneetches and no type of Sneetch is the best of the beaches. From the Sneetches. on remembering the little guy. It is good I have someone to help me, he said, right here in my hat on the top of my head. It is good that I have him. He's here with me today. He helps me a lot. This is little Cat A from The Cat in the Hat Comes Back.
Pat yourself on the back. Come on, open your mouth and sound off at the sky. Shout loud to the top of your voice. I am I, me, I am I, and I may know why. But I know that I like it. 3 cheers. I am, I am. Happy birthday to you. Take a walk on the wild side. Did you ever fly a kite in bed? Did you ever walk with 10 cats on your head? Did you ever milk this kind of cow? Well, we can do it. We know how. If you never did, you should. These things are fun, and fun is good. 1 fish, 2 fish, red fish, blue fish.
Be a good host. You couldn't say scat, because that wouldn't be right. You couldn't shout scram, because that isn't polite. A host has to put up with all kinds of pests. For a host, above all, must be nice to his guest. So you try hard to smile, and you try to look sweet, and you go right on looking for moose moss to eat. Thidwick, the big-hearted moose. Know when to call it a night. Tomorrow will come. They'll go back to their chore. They'll start on the road, zizzer zoofing once more. But tonight they've forgotten their feet are so sore. And that's what the wonderful nighttime is for. Dr. Seuss's Sleep Book. Indulge. I could eat a goose moose burger, 15 pickles, and a purple plum, donuts, dumplings, blueberry, bumplings, chocolate mush mush, super sweet, clam stew, ham stew, watermelon, whoosh whoosh. Oh, the things I could eat. The Cat in the Hat Songbook. But don't overindulge. Silly Sammy Slick sipped 6 sodas and got sick. Dr. Seuss's ABC. Age gracefully. You're in pretty good shape for the shape you're in. You're only old once.
Uphold justice. I know, up on top, you are seeing great sights, but down at the bottom, we, too, should have rights. Yertle the turtle. Let freedom ring. And the turtles, of course, all the turtles are free, as turtles, and maybe all creatures should be. Yertle the turtle. Be loyal. I meant what I said, and I said what I meant. An elephant's faithful 100%. Horton hatches the egg. Cherish diversity. We see them come, we see them go. Some are fast, and some are slow. Some are high, and some are low. Not one of them is like another. Don't ask us why. Go ask your mother. 1 fish, 2 fish, red fish, blue fish.
Never underestimate the power of one. A person's a person, no matter how small. Horton hears a who. or the power of song. The chief, Yokaru, had sent them to meet me, along with the Right Side Up song girls to greet me. They sang, "Oh, be faithful, believe in thy butter," and they lifted my spirits right out of the gutter. The Butter Battle Book. Search for meaning. Then the Grinch thought of something he hadn't before. Maybe Christmas, he thought, doesn't come from a store. Maybe Christmas, perhaps, means a little bit more. How the Grinch stole Christmas. Open your heart. And what happened then? Well, in Whoville, they say, that's the Grinch's small heart. Grew 3 sizes that day. How the Grinch stole Christmas.
And always remember, and will you succeed? Yes, yes, you will indeed. 98.75% guaranteed. Kid, you'll move mountains. Oh, and the places you'll go.
Hey everyone, my name is James Mullins. I'm with the Augusta Green Jackets baseball team. I want to talk to you a little bit about our reading program. Our reading program is an incentive-based program to encourage students to read. We encourage students to read at least 4 books so they can get a complimentary ticket to a Green Jackets game. After they read a book, they'll get a prize from one of our partners. So they will get a total of 4 different prizes when they complete this program. When we do this program, we partner with schools, so if you're wanting to get involved, reach out to your school and see if y'all are already signed up for the program. If you're not, feel free to visit our website and go to our reading program, and then you can sign up from there. We hope to see everyone at the ballpark for this event. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to us, and please continue to keep reading.
So the Jesse Norman School of the Arts Reading, Assessment, and Intervention program is a component of our after-school program, which we've extended into every facet of our programming. We work with other partners in the community to address some of the problems that face our population, our children here in Richmond County. Some of the facts include by 3rd grade, only 30% of students are reading on grade level, and by 8th grade, that number only climbs to about 50%. Our program, the Assessment and Intervention program, is designed to catch that as early as possible and to provide interventions as early as possible. And we've been funded by a number of other community partners, including Women in Philanthropy and among others. And we're working really hard to make sure that every child in Richmond County has access to early assessment and access to effective evidence-based interventions as early as possible.